Hello and welcome to Blockbuster Bash Brothers Podcast, a weekly movie podcast. I'm Trevor Rocco. With me, as always, is Travis Labrucherie.
How's it going?
That's whose voice you're hearing right now. Say something else.
What a great day for a podcast.
It is a great day for a podcast. Each week here at Blockbuster Bash Brothers, we sit down and watch a couple of films. One new release, something that opens the same week as we release the podcast, and something closely related, maybe another film by the same director, writer, actors, etc. In most cases, something off the beaten path. We'll give you a little info on the films and our general takeaways. All this is generally followed up by some games. However, today we have something a little different. But we'll get to that in just a little bit. Do you know what it is?
Is it...
Okay. Well, don't spoil anything.
No spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers. It's a fishy week here for us with the release of the highly anticipated Finding Dory.
Yes, it is.
That'll be on the 17th when that gets released. What's today? 16th, so it's tomorrow. This, of course, is the sequel to the 2003's Finding Nemo. It's 13 years ago.
Wow.
Can you believe that? It's been 13 years since Finding Nemo came out. That's crazy. Anyway, we discussed for a while.
Nemo doesn't look...
He doesn't look that old, yeah. Yeah, no, I believe the movie takes place like 6 months or something.
A year after.
Okay, gotcha. I was trying to figure it out earlier because I couldn't remember and I couldn't find it anywhere, but it's like, they say a year, right?
It says 1 year later.
Oh, right. I remember that now. Anyway, we discussed for a while what a good companion movie for this might be. What were some of our ideas?
A Fish Named Wanda.
Fish Called Wanda. The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou.
Yeah.
I think there was one. I can't remember what the other ones were, but eventually Sharknado. Shark Tale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was another one. I had never seen that.
Me
but
either.
you haven't. But what we eventually settled on was this interesting animated fish film that actually predates Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
Did you know that? Yeah, it's older. It's called Help, I'm a Fish. It's originally a Danish film released in Denmark in 2000, then released in the UK in 2001, and then finally it found its way to the States here in 2003 for a very short theatrical stint. The film follows 3 kids, Fly, Chuck, and Stella, who upon escaping their aunt/mother's house, go fishing and stumble upon a marine laboratory with a mad scientist. It's just like built into the rock, side of a rock or
Pride
something.
Rock.
Pride Rock. Yeah, it looks much like... So picture Pride Rock and then the ocean surrounding it.
Yeah.
That's what this is. So then what this mad scientist, he's a mad marine biologist is what he is. And
what makes him so mad, though?
He's crazy. You saw the movie. He's crazy, dude.
Yeah. He was a little crazy.
And he's super scary at first, too. He's like...
Yeah, that's true.
They only show his silhouette and it's sketchy. And then so plus he's concocting a potion that turns you into fish. So
yeah,
if that's not mad, I don't know what is.
I think it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, no, well, to each his own. So they drink.
You wouldn't want to be a fish?
I don't know. I'm not a swimmer.
Not even if you're. Well, I mean, if you're a fish, you would be.
Well, yeah, but that would have to be. No, I don't like to be forced into swimming. You know what I mean?
You could be like a, maybe not a fish, but like some sort of other marine animal, and maybe one that just like sits on a rock.
Yeah, I could lounge on a rock, but then I'd just be more like a sea lion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, we'll get into sea lions a little bit later because there's some good sea lions in Finding Dory. Anyways, one of the kids drinks the potion and turns into a starfish.
Yeah.
And then gets thrown into the ocean, and then the other ones realize what happened, and they do the same.
Even though it's really a sea star, they're not really a fish.
Okay.
Or whatever.
Okay. Stop. So then chaos ensues. They try to track the other kid down, and they're fish. So what'd you like about this movie, Travis?
I liked. There's some things I liked about it. Well, I definitely liked Alan Rickman.
Yeah, for sure. That was one of the
bad fish.
Yeah, that was one of the main reasons why we sought out this film was
Yeah.
because of the vocal cast. I mean, it's not a ton of people, but Alan Rickman plays the bad guy. I believe his name was Joe or something like that.
Yeah.
Joe, and then
Paul.
Aaron Paul plays
Chuck.
Chuck, yeah, he's the big fat nerdy kid. So, and I don't know, did you think the voice kind of went well? Alan Rickman for sure.
Yeah.
Is always a good bad guy.
When I was first hearing Chuck speak, I didn't realize that was Aaron Paul who was playing that.
Right.
Role.
Well, I mean, it was
I don't like picture him as
almost
short,
it was like
fat kid.
Well, it was like also like 15 years ago when they recorded, so
Yeah.
he was probably 17 when they did this or something like that. I don't know how old he is,
Yeah.
but so it was a while ago. So his voice is not exactly the same.
Yeah.
You can
He went
catch
through puberty.
catch a glimmer in there of how he actually
has
sounds.
good range.
But,
He has good range.
Yeah, or he just was a kid. So this is originally a Danish film. Did you find it universal, or did you think there was kind of like a cultural disconnect or anything? Or did you think it translated well?
I think it translated fine. I mean,
Yeah, I mean it was a little weird, but I guess it wasn't. I didn't really have any issues with it. What was your least favorite thing about this movie?
I think the coloring.
The coloring.
It was too dark.
Yeah, well,
That's right.
as part of it was we were only able to find a copy of this movie on YouTube.
Yeah.
It was like a weird, bad aspect ratio, not super high quality. Like it was fine. It was watchable, but it was not great. Like I couldn't find the movie anywhere else. It doesn't really exist so much anymore. It's kind of in the bowels of YouTube. But like in talking about that, in comparison to Dory, which is like so fine tuned, and I mean, it's one of the reasons. Do you think that's the main reason why people enjoy the Pixar situation more than these kind of like lower budget animated? Like, is it the animation just that good in these Pixar movies that's the main draw?
I mean, maybe people don't really do that other kind of animation anymore.
Right.
You don't see it too often.
Yeah,
which I liked. I mean, when I was a kid, I liked that.
Right, yeah.
And then...
Well, I was trying to think of other examples of what this kind of looks like.
It's like Land Before Time.
Yeah. I was thinking like Page Master. Parts of it were kind of giving me like Page Master vibes.
Yeah,
I don't know.
for sure.
I don't know why that was, but maybe it was the characters or the way they looked or something like that. But yeah, I got that from it. There was kind of some weird-ish animations, but I really liked it, like when... Alan Rickman's character is drinking the antidote and he's like turning human kind of.
Yeah.
It's like really creepy looking, but like kind of cool. It reminded me of what's her name? The bad guy from Little Mermaid.
Ursula?
Ursula, yeah. Like he like started looking like Ursula as he's like drinking this potion.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it was kind of cool.
I really liked the opening credits. Like it's just a bunch of like sea life, and the animation is like really good, like capturing like how a whale like actually swims. It's like they did a really good job.
Good research.
Good research and development, like, recreating that.
Yeah. So I mean, it sucks that we couldn't find like a high quality copy of it, but I think still the animation was good enough to kind of come through even in 480p or whatever it was that we watched it. Any last thoughts on it before we move over? Would you recommend it?
Yeah, I mean, as someone who enjoys marine life, it's fun and cool. Like
yeah, it's a nice kids movie. I mean, I don't know how frequently I'm gonna watch it again, but
I mean, I probably won't ever watch it again.
Right,
but
how about that Sasha?
Oh yeah, Sasha. She was sick.
Pet seahorse.
Oh yeah, the ending's pretty sick.
No, it's not. It's terrible. That was a terrible ending.
No, that was hilarious.
It was pretty funny. I'll give you that, but it was a little much, I think. We don't want to spoil it, but
like
if you check it out,
I think people should check it out just for that.
Yeah, this is like we said, it's on YouTube, so it's free to access for everybody. Go check it out. If at the very least, watch the end of it just to see it.
Because I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, No, I mean, I guess I saw where it was going, but
I didn't see that
specific going. Yeah, we're being real vague. Pizza rating. You got a pizza rating for this one?
I mean, I'm not gonna give it too many slices.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it like 3 slices, but with anchovies.
Anchovies, fishy.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But I like anchovies.
Me too. But
not all the time.
Yeah, not all the time. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I like this, but not all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's jump over to Dory then. You can catch Finding Dory in just about every theater starting tomorrow, Friday the 17th. Catch us up, Travis. This film takes place a year after Nemo.
Yes, it does.
What's going on?
Well,
what's going on here?
Dory realizes that she has a family and that she misses them.
Mm-hmm.
And that she has to go find them.
She has a bit of an experience with an undertow that jogs her very fleeting memory.
Yeah.
And knocks her for a little loop, and she starts spouting
jargon.
What some people think is nonsense, but Nemo decrypts a little bit of it.
You got it. He helped
and
her.
They make the decision that they're going to travel back across the ocean and see if we can find her parents or figure out anything about where she came from. She says something about a marine life place or something, and that's where they end up going. I guess we don't want to go too far.
Yeah.
That's the basic setup, the premise. Great cast in this.
Yeah.
Great. A lot of. I mean, the first one had some too, but they added some nice additions. Who are your favorite? Some of your favorites in this?
Definitely Ed O'Neill, who plays an octopus named Hank.
Yep.
Big Ed O'Neill fan.
Yeah.
From back in the Married with Children days.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Hader.
Has a real small one.
Yeah, they're small, but it's nice that they're in there.
Uh-huh. And then Idris Elba as the sea lion, which we previously mentioned. The couple of really funny sea lion scenes.
Yeah.
Definitely worth checking out if you like sea lions, but you don't like Finding Nemo or Finding Dory or Pixar. You still gotta check this movie out because this is some great sea lion gags here.
What's her name? Dee Reynolds.
Yeah. Yeah. Sweet Dee plays
Katie Olsen.
Yeah, Caitlin Olsen.
Mm-hmm.
And then who plays the what's his face? Ty Burrell.
Yeah. A couple Modern Family guys.
Yeah. And then there's others. There's this is a long list. And then so there's a lot of this film does a lot of flashbacks.
Yeah.
And it's
and those are probably my favorite scenes.
It's a lot of Baby Dory.
Yeah. Like Baby Dory is my favorite thing.
So this is what I was talking about the other day after we were done screening the movie is Disney/Pixar has been doing this for a while now where they will make the main character or part of the main character the cutest thing that you could ever imagine on screen, and then just do horrible things to it, and then that's what really gets you into the movie because you want to see this cute thing prevail in whatever aspect that may be. They've done it with, Nemo for the first one, Dory for this one, Inside Out has the little girl. They show her growing up. She's super cute. And
one of my favorite Pixar cuties is Boo.
Boo. Exactly. That's a great,
Like, she used to be number one, but I think Baby Dory just took her spot.
So Disney's been doing this for a long time. Lion King,
Yeah.
That whole thing. So is this, to me, it's kind of like recycling the same idea over and over. It's not, they're putting it in different situations, but they go hard at the same setup pretty much every time. And if you've been one of the people like me to kind of dissect that, it kind of takes away a little bit from it.
Don't fix it if it ain't broke.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But until everybody figures out what exactly is going on, then,
I understand that they're doing that, but still, I loved it.
Right, for sure, yeah. Can't really move past it. It's a great way to get, and kids too. That's the thing though, like, I remember watching these Disney movies, they've been doing this for years. Mm-hmm. Since it's like traumatic stuff that they do, you know what I mean? Like killing Bambi's mom or abandoning a tiny little fish in the ocean. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's
jarring. They didn't abandon. Wait, which one are you talking about? Dory?
Dory, yeah, no, okay. I'm talking about Dory. It's not really abandoning, but
she fell out.
Yeah, it happens.
No, I mean,
anyways, it's just basically what I saw and what I've been figuring out, and it's a little bit it's been gnawing at me for a while now that that's what they're doing, and I continue to love their movies regardless of the fact that I know I'm being manipulated.
Okay, well, I mean, they didn't really do that in Toy Story. I mean, Woody and Buzz aren't cute.
Okay.
They're just.
But that was Pixar
toys.
Before Disney took over.
What about Toy Story 3? Was that?
Toy Story 3. I'm trying to remember what the exact. Well, they're No, I guess you're right. But I mean, at that point they had to kind of just continue the story.
When did Disney take over Pixar?
I want to say like 2007, or like it was around the time that we graduated from high school. I think is when they bought them.
So Finding Nemo was still pre-Disney.
Pre-Disney. Yeah, but there was
they were doing that before Disney took over.
Okay, yeah, I guess so. But still, Disney has been doing it for 100 years now.
Well, I mean.
Anyways, that's not. I don't want to continue on down this.
They do other stuff too, though.
Okay, sure they do.
Like Disney owns Marvel now in that latest Marvel movie.
Disney owns everything now, though. So you can't really. I'm just talking about animation here, bro. Anyways, so Dory was like the comic relief in the first movie, and so that she was like kind of a cool little side character. Do you think she deserved her own movie? Do you think like this was a good idea?
I mean, honestly. I liked Finding Nemo, but it's not on my top. Well, we're gonna get into that later. Yeah. What our top is, but I think Dory was probably my favorite part of the first movie,
and that's kind of what I'm getting at here. Is she was a lot of people's favorite character from the first movie, yet it wasn't because she had a full-fledged story. It was because she was the one that everybody was laughing at, or not, laughing at, or laughing with, or she was the place to put in jokes. Sometimes turning a story over to the funniest part of a movie doesn't work out so well. Hence, Despicable Me, Minions. You know what I mean? The whole Minions movie was about the three main minions, and it just sometimes when you handed a story over to the funny character and just say, this is what everybody likes, let's just run with it. Like, that doesn't always work out. Do you think that worked out pretty well here?
I think it did work out pretty well here.
I agree.
You scared me there for a second.
Well, I mean, I was trying to think of, like, some contrary stuff. Like, they really had an opportunity to kind of do more, like, ocean exploration. This thing pretty much takes place all in one location.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was kind of, I don't know, a little bit disappointing for me for that.
Yeah.
And I think that stems from the fact that they were just like, oh, let's just focus on Dory and jokes and jokes and jokes, and they could have done more with the ocean. They're in there to their location where the movie's at, like 20 minutes into the movie. You know what I mean? Whereas the journey was the main focal point of the first one. You know what I mean? So this one was less of that, more, let's play with characters and stuff, I guess. So, but lucky for them, I think it did work out pretty well. You want to do a pizza rating?
I'm gonna give this one 8 slices.
8 slices. Whew.
Yeah.
Nice. What kind of pizza?
Pepperoni, mushroom, garlic.
Nice. That's good. It's a good combo.
Great pizza.
I'm gonna give it like 6 out of 8 slices, and I'm gonna do like like a meat lovers, include anchovies included.
Nice.
Yeah, because if I'm in the mood, and even if I'm not,
maybe I'll order some sushi along with it too.
Yeah, sushi, side of sushi.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we are so since Dory was released this week, we thought it might be fun to do a Pixar ranking. In lieu of some games, I set the task for Travis to pick his favorite Pixar movies in order, from worst to first. And I've seen 15 of the 17, and as of yesterday, I believe you are a completist. You've
I've
seen
seen
all
them
17.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, way to go. Let's start at the top. I'll say my first two that
Top,
are
like,
off.
like number one?
No.
Okay.
Top, like, highest number. So,
Okay.
17 and 16 for me, because of the only two that I haven't seen is Cars and Cars 2. So I don't know where to rank those because I've never seen them. I also assumed that I wouldn't like them, so that's why I haven't seen them.
Well, you're kind of into NASCAR, like...
Yeah, that's true. I like
So-
NASCAR, but, I don't know. It just feels, because I've seen, it's funny, I haven't seen the Cars movies, but I've seen the Planes movies.
Yeah.
And I did not like the Planes movies. They're boring for little kids. So maybe these are a little better, but whatever.
I haven't seen the Planes...
Fire and Rescue.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's the same as the first one.
Wait, so is that not...
There's Planes and Planes Fire and Rescue. These aren't Pixar.
Oh, okay.
Well, they're Disney, but they're not. They're
Okay.
not Pixar Studios, so they don't count.
Oh, yeah.
So don't worry.
Good.
We didn't. You're still good. So what's number 17 for you then?
The Good Dinosaur.
Good Dinosaur.
Yeah.
Okay, you just saw that yesterday, right?
I did just see it yesterday, and part of the reason it's last on the list is I was like dozing off towards the end, and I didn't really like the characters.
Yeah,
like,
I think that was the main thing for me.
but I really liked the animation of
there's some really beautiful
like,
stuff in it.
scenery and
Like the Firefly scene
Yeah.
is really cool. Yeah. Or like when they're doing drugs.
I thought that was weird.
That was so weird, right?
Yeah.
It was
a little drug
great,
trip.
great to look at, but weird that
Yeah.
they would just be like, "Oh, let's have them trip."
Yeah. But I do love that Sam Elliott
Yeah.
played a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's a great role for him.
pretty sick.
Okay, so that's 17. What's number 16 for you?
This one I might hear a lot from other people, but it's The Incredibles.
Nice.
I think it's first of all I like all these movies, but you have to, if you're ranking them, some are gonna go to the bottom. But I think it's a little overrated. I mean, I still like it, but it's overrated to me.
Yep. I'm gonna have to agree with you there because my number 15 is also The Incredibles.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I watched it last year for the first time during my 365 challenge. I don't know. I just didn't know. I don't know what the hype is.
Yeah.
So I'm on the same page as you, man.
Cool.
At least we both hate the same Pixar movies. Not hate. Okay. What's number 15 for you?
15 is Cars 2.
Cars 2.
And then 14 is Cars.
Cars 1.
Which,
that makes sense.
I mean, I still liked them, but I don't know. Something just about talking cars doesn't float my boat.
Who is
drive my car?
Larry, Larry the Cable Guy.
He's probably. I mean, I like Larry the Cable Guy.
Just not.
He's just
okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't
cars.
have any input on it because I haven't seen them. So, number 14. What's your number 14?
Well, mine was Cars.
Oh, right. Mine is Brave.
Right.
Which I liked, but it's been a while since I saw it, and there's the reason I have it so low is because I don't remember it that well, and I feel like if it had been more memorable, then I would be able to at least pick out some scenes, but I can't. I've seen a lot of movies in the past few years, but it's just not one that really stands out. But I remember it being very visually. I mean, like all of these movies, they're visually, super appealing. But
What number was that?
that was number 14 for me. What's your 13?
13 is Toy Story 2.
Toy Story 2. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the number 2, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you are, but
No, I am, but yeah, it's just I like the other ones better.
okay. Yeah, I think that's the case for the ratings too. I think 1 and 3 are like super high, and then 2 is also super high, but
Well, I think
just a little less.
when we were looking at the top 100 animated
films.
movies according to Rotten Tomatoes, number 2 is, I believe, the higher ranked one.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I got it backwards then.
But who knows? It's just Rotten Tomatoes.
Yep. And it's tough with those ones because like all of those recent or like most of the Pixar movies are like the ones that everybody really loves are like between like 98 and 100%, like all of them.
Yeah.
Like it's just it's inches. You know what I mean? It's not a matter of, you know, one is way more respected than the others. It's just like they're all amazing. You know?
Yeah.
So that was number 13 for you, right?
Yeah.
My 13 is Good Dinosaur, the previously mentioned. I liked it. It was alright. I got to see it on the big screen, so that was probably a little bit better for me in that regard.
Factor.
Yeah, could be the case. All right, what's your number 12?
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
Yeah.
Okay, I like Ratatouille.
I like it too.
just still not even in the top 10 yet, and
Yeah,
already pushing Ratatouille out. You know?
Yeah. Sorry.
Patton Oswalt. When I watched that, I didn't realize that it was Patton Oswalt. I mean, I picked it up really quick, but
I didn't realize that.
You didn't know it to this day?
I mean, it's been a while since I've seen it.
Right. It was another one that I watched last year, too, so I really like that one. Okay, number 12 for you is Ratatouille. Number 12 for me is controversial. I have Up at number 12.
Okay.
I know a lot of people are real high up on Up.
Yeah.
High up on Up. I don't know. For me, it was probably because another one. I did a lot of catching up on Pixar last year, so it was like I knew everything about it going in, so it was kind of spoilerish and kind of ruined it a little for me. Not to say I didn't like it, but it was just meh for me. Okay, number 11.
Finding Nemo.
Hey, that's what I have at number 11.
Oh, wow.
Finding Nemo. Yeah, just out of the 10. I saw that one in high school, I believe.
Yeah.
And for like a class or something, like on a substitute day or something like
Nice.
that. Or maybe it was like a French class or something. We watched it with English subtitles or something.
That's pretty cool.
Maybe that's why it's out of my top 10.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was good. I mean, it's good.
I liked it again,
Yeah.
but
just doesn't not the standout.
not top 10.
Yeah. Okay, let's get into the top 10.
All right.
It's number 10 for you.
Inside Out.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people love this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it too, but
Just
I think, people liked it a little more than I did.
okay. So, and that's why it's
I think the only reason it made the top 10 is because of all the hockey references.
There you go. We're the Bash Brothers. I mean,
Yeah.
Man, that's disappointing to me, though. Number 10 for me is Toy Story 3.
Okay.
It's my least favorite of the three.
All right.
Another one that I watched last year. All these ones that I watched last year are like way higher up on the list because I wasn't a kid when I saw them. And a lot of the ones when I was a kid are the ones that I have lower down. All right, number 9.
WALL-E.
WALL-E. Okay. I like a good space Pixar.
Yeah. WALL-E was cool.
Yeah. He's one of my favorite characters.
I wish I had like a little
yeah.
WALL-E just like rolling around.
Yeah, he didn't talk too much, he just only said the one or two things. It's fine, keep it simple. Okay, my number 9 is Monsters, Inc.
Okay.
Which is a little bit surprising, probably, considering I haven't got to Monsters University yet.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, what's your number 8?
Let's see, where am I? Up.
Up, okay. So you were a little bit similar to me. It's not in your top 5.
Not in my top 5.
But most people would put it in their top 5.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to pick a top 5.
Yeah, I know. It was tough. And I don't think I had as hard a time as you did.
No, I had a very hard time.
I know. I can see you stressing about
this list. And then, still, like...
I can still see you over there, like, oh, maybe, no, man, no.
I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to change it from how I have it now, but, you know, in
but,
the future I could.
Yeah, this is not a forever list.
Yeah, it's not laminated.
All right, so that was, which one, 9 was up for you?
8 was up.
8 was up. My number 8 is Monsters U. Just have it just ahead of Monsters, Inc. And the reason is because of Charlie Day. Because Charlie Day was in Monsters University and he was super funny. And I liked them both about the same, but that was enough to push me over the top.
That's a great... that's a great reason.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just enough. Okay, number 7?
Brave.
Brave. Okay, so that's pretty good. I went up the list a little bit. Yeah. So you remember it a little bit more fondly than I do.
Yeah, and I thought it was a great movie. They did a little different. Maybe I shouldn't spoil it for people who haven't seen
spoil
Brave.
on.
But just the fact that she doesn't lose both her parents.
Yeah, that's always nice.
It's a little
Disney Pixar flipping the script from what I was saying and condemning them to earlier. My number 7 is Finding Dory.
All right. Wow.
Yeah. I liked it better than Finding Nemo, but that's just because I don't remember Finding Nemo that well. If I watched it again, maybe I would swap them, but I don't know. Yeah. Baby Dory.
Baby Dory.
That'll do it. All right, number 6.
Number 6. I have Monsters University.
Monsters University.
Yeah.
Good flick.
Yeah. Great flick.
Cool. Number 6, I have the aforementioned Ratatouille.
All right.
That was the only one from my list that I watched last year for the first time that made my top 10. The rest are all outside of it. So that was the one of the Pixar movies I watched last year. That was the one that I remembered most fondly. All right. Top 5. What do we got?
Top 5. I have number 5, Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. Okay.
And the reason I had it above Monsters University is for Boo.
For Boo. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Disney cuteness.
Yep.
Just doing their thing. Okay. My number 5 is Toy Story 2.
All right.
My second favorite Toy Story movie.
I wonder what your first favorite is.
We'll find out. All right, number 4.
Number 4, I have Toy Story.
Toy Story.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
My number 4 is A Bug's Life.
A Bug's Life.
And I knew this would be low on your list too. Because you haven't mentioned it yet.
I have not mentioned
coming.
it.
It's coming. Bug's Life, it's like the one, I think, except for Toy Story, it's the one that I saw the longest ago, I guess, or for the first time the longest ago. Mm-hmm. I've seen it a bunch of times, but so I don't know. That was probably made it further down the list because I was younger when I saw it, I think. So, alrighty. Number 4 was Bug's Life. Number 3, top 3.
Number 3, I have Toy Story 3.
Toy Story 3.
I really like Toy Story 3.
Great. That's where I have Toy Story 1 at number 3. So, our favorite Toy Story movies came in at number 3.
Number 3.
Cool. Number 2.
Number 2, I have Finding Dory.
Finding Dory. Okay, wow. Creeped up. I forgot that you hadn't said it yet.
Yeah, I hadn't said it, and I really liked Finding Dory.
It's pretty good. Nice. All right, my number 2 is WALL-E.
WALL-E, number 2.
As I had mentioned before.
You like him?
The reason I have WALL-E so high up is I saw it for the first time, I don't know, right after high school. And that was around the time when I just wasn't watching movies at all. I couldn't be bothered with movies.
Uh-huh.
And it was just somebody got me to sit down and watch it, and I loved it. And that was just not a time when I was even paying attention to what was going on in theaters or anything. Yeah. And it was just cool. You know what I mean? So I just remember it fondly because of that. Alrighty. Number 1.
Number 1, I got A Bug's Life.
Bug's Life.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was gonna make number 1, but I knew it was gonna be close.
Yeah. I loved that movie. I remember I was in zoology, or it was either zoology or biology. I can't remember which one. I had the same teacher for those 2 classes, but I would always request us to watch A Bug's Life to learn about bugs.
Yeah.
And
did it ever work?
If on the last day of school, she put in A Bug's Life for us.
Nice.
That
awesome.
was sick. I played the video game for PlayStation.
Oh, yeah,
dude.
yeah.
That game was sick.
Yeah, awesome game.
Still
I played
have
that
it
too. Yeah, we should break that out sometime.
Yeah.
All right, my number 1, Inside Out.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
By far my favorite one. Hockey references.
Great ensemble
cast. Bill Hader. I mean, Amy Poehler. Can't go wrong, dude. It was classic. Yeah. Classic Pixar. And I don't see anything taking its spot anytime soon, so it's mostly just sequels coming up. I think that they have slated. Incredibles 2 is something they're working on.
What about that Mona?
Oh, yeah. We saw a little trailer for that beforehand. Cool, man. Got through our list.
Yeah.
Bug's Life and Inside Out. I like those picks. Those are good. Those are good number 1s. Alrighty. Let us know what your favorite Pixar movie is.
Yeah. Comment,
subscribe, that kind of thing. We also managed to snag a glimpse of another movie that came out this week.
Yeah.
We saw it last night. It's called Central Intelligence. It opens wide release also the same day that Dory does. Honestly, my expectations were so low for this film that I don't know whether I actually liked it or that they were just so low that I had to like it.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel.
Yeah, but I mean, I did come out of the theater.
It was not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. I think it had some funny parts for Kevin Hart, but I still think he's yet to play a role, like a film role that I've liked him in. Like I still haven't seen him in anything that I'm like, oh, that was a good Kevin Hart movie, or oh, that was a good Kevin Hart role. But The Rock, on the other hand,
that was great.
Was like he got to play like at least like a little bit of a weird-ish character.
Yeah,
and I think that was, good for him.
Yeah,
he made me laugh for sure. The premise of this movie, just so there's not a whole lot. I mean, plot-wise, it's nothing new, but it's Kevin Hart is the Golden Jet. He is the like valedictorian, the head of the football team. He's the track team. One of those. So he's the golden child of the high school. The Rock plays like a fat kid.
Yeah.
That is like nobody has no friends or whatever.
Gets bullied all the time.
Yeah. So and then like years later, the Rock seeks him out because he was nice to him one time, and then he gets roped into a whole CIA mess.
Yeah.
Is what it is, and so it's plot twists and funny dick jokes and stuff like that.
Jokes.
There were some good cameos in here though too.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were some of your favorites?
Jason Bateman.
Yes, played a character named Trevor.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Why is it every time there's a Trevor in a movie, he's such a dick?
I don't know. Maybe they're just portraying real life.
Thanks. Who else? Who else did you see in this movie?
Aaron Paul.
Aaron Paul again.
Who was also in Help on the Fish.
Yeah. So
it's all coming back.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Melissa McCarthy pops up.
Oh yeah.
Shortly, briefly. There's some others too. The other thing I wanted to mention is this is written by Ike Barinholtz, or written and directed. No, I think it was just written. Ike Barinholtz plays. I can't remember his character's name, but he's in Neighbors. He was on Eastbound and Down for a while, among some other things. But he's a funny dude, and I did not know that he wrote this. So when I saw it in the credits, I thought that was cool. And that's about it.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do worse. Like, if you're in the mood for some laughs, there's actually some here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that. So when you see it on paper and say, oh, I don't want to go see this Kevin Hart Rock movie, if there's nothing else, go for it.
Yeah.
Anything else you watched this week? I know you caught some...
Yeah, I mean...
Some Pixar movies.
Yeah, I saw the Cars 2 and The Good Dinosaur. Mm-hmm. What else did I watch? Oh, what I'd like to mention is the short film before Finding Dory.
Oh, right.
I really liked that.
What's it called?
Piper,
yeah. The shorts are always really good.
Yeah, I think that might be one of my favorite ones they've ever done.
I'm trying to think of like some of the other ones. I know they have those short compilations. I need to get one of those and just rewatch all of them.
One of my other favorite ones is where the son and his dad and his grandpa go to the moon and like brush up the falling stars that had fallen.
I know there's one of them that I can't remember what it is that I like super like, but I'm drawing a blank right now, so I can't even think of it. Anyways. So that's nothing else you caught this week?
Not that I can remember.
Yeah. I saw a movie called Boy from 2010. It's another Taika Waititi film. He did What We Do in the Shadows, Hunt for the Wilder People.
Oh yeah, I loved that movie.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know you saw that.
I loved that
That's
movie.
A great movie.
I told you to watch that.
When?
When you were doing your 365 challenge.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I just recently rediscovered it.
No, that...
Well, I watched Eagle vs. Shark last year, and that was another one of his films, and so I was like, oh, this is great. So I had the intention of watching Boy at that point, but I just never got around to it, and I finally got a chance to sit down and watch it last week. Great film.
Yeah.
Super funny, too.
I really like that one.
Yeah.
I recommend that to whoever's listening.
Well, actually, if they do Hunt for the Wilder People, if we end up getting Hunt for the Wilder People sometime this summer, then we'll do an episode on it, and we'll do Boy along with it, because not a lot of people have seen it, so we'll have a chance to dive in, watch it again. Check it out.
Yeah.
Alrighty, what's coming out next week?
You just told me, but I can't remember.
Independence Day Resurgence.
Oh, yeah?
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for that?
You know
I know that Independence Day is up there for you.
Yeah, I loved Independence Day. I'm not that excited for this one.
Yeah.
I think.
Is it just because of the absence of Will Smith?
No, it's not just because that. Because, they still have Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Which...
Can't go wrong.
Dude, it's Jeff Goldblum.
Yep.
So, I am going to see it for him.
There you go.
But...
Who knows?
There's something about it. It's...
Yeah, I've been kind of avoiding trailers and stuff. Hopefully, it'll be a better experience for me because of that. We'll see.
Yeah.
Free State of Jones. The new Matthew McConaughey
I want to see
film.
that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one.
Can't pass up Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah. And then limited release, we got Swiss Army Man.
Oh, yeah, that looks weird.
Yeah, looks super weird. With
That's Elijah Wood?
No, Paul Dano and...
Paul Dano, yeah. I get them confused.
Harry Potter.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel
That's
Radcliffe.
who I get confused. Is
Daniel
Harry Potter and
yeah.
Frodo.
Yeah, Frodo and Harry Potter. They've both been in so many movies. About the same thing.
Yeah.
So we got that. Wiener Dog is another movie that comes out, limited release next week. None of these we'll be getting next week, but further down the line we might be able to do episode on them. And then the aforementioned Hunt for the Wilder People is supposed to get limited release next week, so that'll be expanding slowly. So I'm excited to see that again. It's a really good movie. That's it. That's all that's coming out this week, and that's it for us.
Cool.
We're all done.
Well, this was fun.
Yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to us, the Box Office Bash Brothers. That's a wrap for this fish fry.
Have you been waiting all this time
I
to say
wrote that down to say that at the end.
Nice.
Alrighty, that's it. Fish fry.
Have a good one.
Have a good one.